Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Adam. Welcome back to another video. So today I got a little special challenge. I want to call it the Pumpy Challenge. And what I mean by that is we're going to see how far I can hit baseballs with all of these weird bats. Now, I was in my garage earlier and my mom's like, what do you want to do with all these bats? I got Little League bats. I got, drop fives, drop tens, broken MLB wood bats, broken bomb bats, little hand stick bats. And we're just, doing a challenge. So I thought, why not come down to the park and, see how far we can hit it, if we can put some balls out, if we can put some balls out of the infield. And, for reference, I could hit a ball 112 miles per hour. I did it this summer at the Barons. Last time I kind of played competitively. And, I have a TrackMan like data set, all that stuff, so you could see the numbers on the screen. But anyway, that's just a reference point. We're going to see what we can kind of do with all these crappy bats. So kind of come check out this full bag I just loaded up with bats for my garage. And I'm talking about, maybe like 50 bats. Nah, probably like maybe 30 or so, but it's gonna be interesting. We'll lay them all out. We might do some, procedures to make all the broken bats good. But let's go ahead and get it all laid out in 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right, so we laid out all of the bats. I got some tape here because as you can see, when it comes to the wood bats, we got, a good selection, but they're kind of broken, so we'll see if we can hit some bombs or not with them. We'll do some procedures, make those okay. Then we got over here the drop threes. Some of them are like, this one's like perfectly fine. This one's gonna be crazy dented, and then all these, I'm not really sure how it's gonna be. This is the only drop five in the garage that I could find, and I remember hitting with this one, I loved it. Now this was probably like my all-time favorite bat as a kid because, the power on it was insane. It dents like crazy easily, so like as you can see, just some crazy dents to it, but we'll see how that does. And then you got the Little League bats, the Texzilla. If you don't know about the Texzilla, I don't know what you're doing. Texzilla's a popular one. Then we got the Barry Bonds freaking Little League bat, and of course, the Louisville Slugger Angels bat. But yeah, we'll see what freaking pumpies we can hit with the Louisville Slugger freaking thingy. But yeah, we got a tee over at the home plate, so we'll see a tee test, and then we'll get Spencer behind the net, and that'll be cool. But anyway, let's go ahead and get on into it. The procedures, let's fix it up. All right, so this is probably my all-time favorite bat. Amari Barte, thank you for giving me this bat. Well, it lasted me some good hits, and then, summer ball happened and it's broken, and, I kind of taped it, but we're gonna use some Scotch tape. So let's freaking slap on some Scotch tape. Nothing tape can't fix, especially Scotch tape. I mean, remember Scotch tape, using it as a kid? Oops. Well, I mean, like, think about it. Arts and crafts, everything, Scotch tape, it does its job. So this is not sponsored by Scotch tape, so just think about it. If it can save this bat and we hit some pumpies, that is the purpose. So, if this can even, I don't know, stop it from breaking for like 2 seconds. Also, I suck on putting on tape on a bat. Not experienced at this, as you can tell. But yeah, we'll see how that does. And actually, we'll put on a lot more. Looks good to go. Good to go on this one. Now let's get to the other ones. All right, now we got the smaller tape, for the more fine cracks. We have to seal it up before we deal on with the big tape. So get the small tape. Always do this if you break your bat. Actually, don't listen to me. I'm just joking around. But anyway, we got that bat, the Phillies bat, and we're gonna see if it hits like the Phillies or not. But maybe Bryce Harper can try this bat one day. But anyway, so I'm not sure what like the whole deal with like bomb bats saying that their bats never break is, because like I definitely broke this one in the cage, but we're gonna see if we can bring it back to life. So, get the Scotch tape it once again, oh, okay. But yeah, let's go ahead and time-lapse that thing and see what we can do just like these other two. And, if we can kind of get that, emulate that, maybe it will work, maybe it won't. We're going to see. let's go try these bad boys out. Let's get it. We're gonna do a tee test first. We got this freaking Three Musketeer tape trio actually. But anyway, let's go ahead and hit these sandlot baseballs and see if we can put them out of the infield or see if the bats can hold up. Let's start with the tee test and let's begin. All right, first one is my favorite wood bat. However, it's broken, but you know, nothing tape can't fix. We'll see if it still lasts. So let's do it. Okay, something. Oh, that's not gonna go anywhere. This might be harder. Oh yeah, there's no juice behind this. Let's go Happy Gilmore. Okay, hold up. I look, he might be able to get something. Oh! Warning track power. Oh, that's a one-hopper. Well, I honestly do think with like a pitch, we're gonna be able to put something out. So that one, we're gonna leave. I think that one's looking good. This bomb bat, I don't expect to make it past one swing. We're just gonna go ahead and get this over with before we make it onto the other broken bat. I mean, it's got some flex, you know, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna be good. So, yeah, tape doesn't work on that one. We're moving on to the nice Phillies bat. So, MLB wood, let's try it out. Oh, this one's broken. Let's go full pitcher leg kick. Oh. All right, broken bomb bat. You know, this is the bat I've recently been sporting, so we'll see how this goes.
Home run.
Nope. All right, now we're gonna be doing some metal bats. So we got the drop threes. We're gonna start with the Arrow Burner. We're gonna try the dented one. And you know, these two are like good and stuff, but you know what, let's just give them like a swing each, you know, with the crappy balls we got. See if we can hit one or so. I'd be surprised with the limited balls. I mean, if you like take a look into the bag, you'll see, you know, your crappy sandlot balls. It kind of looks like it was in the dog's mouth and stuff, but you know, we'll see if we can hit one of these out. Let's try the Arrow Burner first. Okay. Oh, this is topspin. Okay, this was like my JUCO bat, so we'll see. I actually used to love this bat, so. Oh. Nope. We'll try the 5150. Okay, now we'll move on to the small ones. All right, so we're gonna do the drop 5 and we're gonna do the crappy, you know, little league bats and stuff. So we'll see how far we can do these on a tee. Probably not that far, but let's go ahead and give it a go and see if it breaks first swing. See if like the bat explodes, not sure, but I think this one will be fine for sure. I just don't think it's actually gonna go far. We're gonna see how that is. It's very light, but yeah, probably, I don't know, we'll see. This thing is overpowered. This thing is not, it should not be allowed. We're gonna try that again, hold up. Okay, I got on top, okay. I'm getting topspin on some hits. That one before it was completely backspin. Now we got the orange bat, you know, orange creamsicle, freaking hybrid Louisville Slugger TPX. We'll see what we can do. Oh, that's definitely dead. That is dead. It's like dead, but it's still got some pop. The Anderson Texzilla was like the good stuff. It was like the Hype Fire equivalent, or whatever bats are big now. Carpet ball, no carpet ball.
Home run.
I'm telling you, man, the Texzilla, this thing is overpowered. If it goes 2 in a row, it's not just the ball, it's the bat. We'll see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The Texzilla, man. Oh my gosh. This bat, if you are a little leaguer, if you do not know about this bat, you might have to ask your dad, your older brother, something. But this bat, Little League, I don't know. Anderson, create some good bats again. Go with Texzilla. Come on, man. No, top spin. Oh. This bat is insane, I'm telling you. That's the stuff, okay? That's the best bat so far. Not the Texzilla, but maybe it still kind of compares. We'll try it, okay? Wow. Wow. It's like a trampoline. These kids are gonna be hurting people, man. No. Let's go. Let's go with the DeMarini. This bat actually had like a really cool design. I thought it was super cool when I was a kid, but maybe if, let's see if it hits. Okay, this one will actually rake if I don't just roll over like that. Ah! Now we're gonna try the Barry Bonds, freaking little bat, and then we got the Angel Stick. This one, if I can hit a home run with this one, I will be astonished. Does this make any sense to you guys? This is a drop 10 and this is a drop 10. Look, this must be a Barry drop 10. So like, it's smaller, but like it must be like a Barry drop 10, you know, before like he got to, you know, the big Bond stage. But like, these are both drop 10s? Oh! Oh. Okay. Barry one set, 120, 140 miles per hour, 195 miles per hour. Guess what? There's a catcher that has to catch that ball with a glove. I just changed it from a glove to a bat. And this bat happens to be the drop 10 Barry Bonds bat. Anyway, let's see. Out of the infield. Okay, you see this drop 10, and you saw the Barry drop 10, but this is way different. Way different than the Barry drop 10. All right, so we haven't really gone oppo. We've been going pull side. I feel like I'm just coming off of everything. We're gonna see if we can go oppo off the scoreboard. So this will be kind of interesting. It's not a bad hit, but not what I want. All right, so you know the Barry bat, I don't know. I don't know how this is a drop 10 and this one's a drop 10. I don't get it. But now we got the Louisville Slugger Angel bat, and I'm thinking is I'll try to use each hand and see if I can get a ball out of the infield, because this thing is about like, I don't know, ready to snap. It's got nothing behind it, so we'll give it a nice little one-hand swing. Ah, okay. I don't know if this is gonna be let's see if we can get two hands behind it. I don't really know what it's gonna do. I mean, I'm probably just gonna like hit the, okay, yeah. Oh. get over. Oh, almost 60 feet. It's not bad. But now we're gonna go ahead and give it an actual pitch. Get Spencer to throw some balls. This will be interesting. He's not used to that, but let's get it. So we got the tape bat. We're gonna see if a pitch can make the difference. And yeah, we're gonna attempt a little under toss and see how this goes. Good. That was good. We got the Texzilla. I'm only doing my favorite bats because we kept having to pick up balls. It's taking forever, but we'll do the Texzilla and a couple more and see if we can hit some out. Come on, we got this. Let's do it. There we go. That's coming down. There we go. This bat is insane. I'm telling you, if you're a Little Leaguer, Anderson Texzilla, it's insane. This bat is crazy. We're gonna see if we can hit some pop with it, some juicy frickin' bombos. Hey, okay. That was good. That was good. We don't have the exit velos. We don't have all that cool data. We're just kind of screwing around. This was a cool little idea. The tee, you know, couldn't really hit so much far off the tee, but these are going to be the last two bats. One is super dented, one is not. We're going to give it a try. Let's get it. Oh my God, this sounds broken. That thing sounds so broken. Oh, it broke. Why does it sound broken? Because we cracked it. That is why. The drop 10, right on that drop 10 part, you see the crack? That is a cracked bat. I was about to say, like, why does it sound broken? Because we freaking just broke it. Okay. Anyway, let's go on to the new one. So now that we just broke the 5150, we got another one. It's all good. Let's go. No! It's gonna hit the birds. Get there. No. Almost, bro. No. Now we'll go with the broken bomb bat to finish off the day. We'll see if we can get at least one pumpy. There we go. Alright, so a good attempt at a challenge video. You know, it took a little bit too much time with the tee rather than the overhand BP. It is what it is, but many more challenges coming soon. Be sure to drop a like and what you want to see next, as well as subscribe and turn on notifications. But anyway, thank you for watching. Peace out.